Good morning, all.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Hope I am audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay, fine. So today, today we are going to cover the first part is visual image interpretation. Okay, so for MGYL, it will be the exercise number MGYL 04. It will be exercise number 13. And for MGYL 104, it will be exercise number 16. Okay, so these two exercises will start with, and then there will be one more exercise, generation of histogram and spectral profiles. This is for MGYL 104. So we'll try to cover this in first half of the day, and in second half it is digital classification, supervised digital classification. In your schedule it is written for MGYL 004. So this is the stuff which we are going to cover uh, during the entire day. Okay, so hopefully 28 participants are there. Okay, Manpreet. Uh, so let me know what is your understanding before going into the actual hands-on. Like why you will get see different colors for different objects. Why? What is the funda behind it, or what is the principle? Why you get different colors? Any thought on this? Anybody to identify? Komal is saying to Krishna is saying picture. Okay.
Good morning, sir. Hello.
So these two students, one is saying to differentiate them, and another is saying spectral signature. So getting different colors, or you can say different BN values because of the spectral signature. That is the right and most precise answer also, Trish. See what happens. Again, I think first or second practical session we had this. See, let us understand the phenomena first. Okay, as you know, there are of sensing happening. One is the passive and another is the active. Okay, you might have studied thing. So the difference Please, you are saying something.
Sir, your voice is not.
Voice is not clear. Give me a second.
Hello.
I will change my connection. Hopefully, because of
Okay, sorry.
is it okay now?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay. Sound okay. Thank you. Thank you. So sound was very less. I just checked now. It is okay. So I was telling there are two type of sensing. You know, one is passive and another is active. So the active sensing is not that much if you compare with this passive. It's only radar and lidar and all, very limited. I mean, data are available, but most of the sensing you can say in a passive domain, where uh, sun's energy is used, sun's electromagnetic energy is used for the sensing earth objects. So now the phenomena is that when the sunlight hit earth surface, then naturally it has to go back. Okay, you know the black body concept and all. Not everything will be absorbed. Okay, if uh, particular wavelength or a particular waveband, if it is that light comes on the earth surface, and when it strike with earth surface, it will go, it is going back. Not 100% at is, some part of light will be absorbed by the earth features, and some part will be transmitted and some part will be reflected. Now this reflected light is very important in case of the remote sensing. So the differentiation in the objects is based on the reflected light, because sensor is catching this reflected light, and this reflected light coming from each object from the earth. So each object then having its own property. Okay. So for example, trees they are green, so they will behave with electromagnetic spectrum in a particular pattern. See, barren soil without vegetation, it will behave differently. Rocks, they will behave differently. Urban areas, I mean the cities, constructions, they will behave differently. So this different behavior is nothing but what Krishna is saying is a spectral signature. Okay, so each object is having its own way of reacting the light based on its properties. Okay, so earth objects, they are not black body, they are, though they are absorbing some of the radiation, but most of the radiation they are reflecting back. Okay, now this is our basis for this exercise. What? The reflected light, and the light will be, this reflected light will be captured by a particular sensor. Now, whatever the sensor may be, depending on the satellite you are using. So the basic principle will be same. Now this reflected light you are capturing, your sensor is capturing, processing it, and sending back to the receiving centers from where we are getting the data. Okay, now this reflected light, as we know, depends on the spectral signature or behavior or characteristics of a particular object. Okay, so this funda is clear. Now we can take an example. See, reflected light, uh, incident light fall on a water surface. Just take an example. Now, water surface, what will happen? Most of the light will be absorbed by the water. Okay, and because some of the light is also, what will happen? It will pass inside the water. That means it will transmit in the water. So, for example, say I'll not go in a light units all. Say, for example, 100 unit light in a particular waveband, for example, came from the sun as an incident light and fall on the water surface. So, what will happen? Water will absorb say 50% of the light, and say again 30% is transmitted through the water. That's why we are able to see the water surface in the swimming pools, water surface in the streams, water surface in the wells, because light is transmitting and reaching up to the bottom. That's why we are able to see. So
Hello.
so 50% and 30% is utilized. So 80%, remaining is now 20%. Some of the light will be scattered also. So not remaining 20% as it is will reach to the sensor, because there are say some particles in the atmosphere, there are some obstacles, there are water vapors. So they will also interact with the light and they will disturb some of the light. So ultimately what will happen? Maybe 5% light will reach to the sensor, reflected light. See, in the environment also there will be loss. So say 5% light reach up to the sensor. Now say what sensor is processing this light, okay, and sending back to us. So when we compare this light along with the other, then we can see the difference. Now, for example, this water is you can say river water. 1 pixel send this reflected light to the sensor, maybe 5% light. Another nearby pixel is a sand pixel, which is barren, pure sand without water. So, what happens when the light falls on these sand particles, sand beds near the water in the river bed? So, what will happen? The transmittance possibility is less. The behavior of sand, again, the spectral signature, sand's characteristics, it will reflect most of the light. So, maybe sand can reflect 80% of the light, water has reflected 10-20%. So, finally, while reaching to the sensor, water sent 5%, sand might have sent 80%, and after processing these numbers coming to you, so what it will indicate, 5 for water and 75-80 for sand. Now when you display the image, your water will be dull. I will not say blue and all now, but it will be dull, very less brighter compared to sand. Sand will be very bright. If you say in terms of grayscale, your water will be dark and your sand will be bright or white. So this differentiation, now what we are doing, we are going to capture this behavior of each and every object indirectly. What Krishna has said, spectral reflectance. Exactly, technically, these are the spectral reflectance which are going to the sensor and again coming back in the form of image. So that we are going to capture and map with respect to the ground object. Okay. So again we have to differentiation. It's not only the values. We call it as a DN value in terms of remote sensing. So not only DN value, but with respect to the ground situation. We are indirectly going to identify ground object using these values or using these satellite pictures. Now, why I am saying this, because if you have sand pixel, okay, pixels light coming from the sand pixels. Another, you have some light coming from the urban areas. There are also a lot of sandy material, cement and sand, and they will also, they will disturb. They will give you similar color, similar texture and all. So there will be confusion. So then what we are going to use, we are going to use various image interpretation techniques or tools, you can say, or you can say elements, visual image interpretation elements. Now, for example, in one hand you got almost similar look and feel, say, sand and your habitation area. Just I am giving an imaginary hypothetical example, because both are of a sandy material, both are made from the sand. Okay, so similar look and feel you will get by seeing this. Now, what we are going, as I told, we are going to use visual image interpretation. Okay, Manpreet, just hold for a minute. So both will give a similar perception. Then what happen? Either you will map it as a sand or you will map it as an urban area, and which will be the blunder. So to avoid this, what we are going to bring? We are going to bring the various visual image interpretation elements. For example, association. This is one of the element, association. Now, if your object is nearby river area, so river area already you are identifying, you are knowing it's going in a rendering fashion, some water body, so that you will identify river. Again, you don't get confused, maybe there will be canal, so don't classify canal as a river. Canal is a man-made feature, so it will be straight, not 100% straight, but it will go kilometers together straight, and then it will be having turning. But river will be having lot of turnings, so you can easily identify. So what you will put in place? Association. If this bright color is associated with this river course, then you can immediately associate, no, it's not urban area, it's my river bed, because of water is
The
placed.
screen is not sharing.
Yes, Anusri.
The screen is not sharing. Mani.
No, I'm not sharing screen right now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sharing. So we are going to see this, how the association we can use, how the tone and texture we are going to use in our exercise for today. So this is the basis how we are going to classify the images. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I request, yes, Kirtana, I request everyone, don't do anything blindly today. Okay. You know now how to create vector maps using some background rasters, that you are aware, and you can create very easily. So today we are going to create a polygon, but each and every polygon should have your brain inside it. No polygon will be digitized blindly. Rather days we were digitizing the polygons very roughly, because the purpose was different. Purpose was to create just a dummy vector layer to understand editing and other tools available. But today, purpose is very precise, very precise. If you are classifying any object, mapping any object, means there should be your brain inside it. Don't do blindly, or don't follow anything blindly. Okay. So what we will do, we will take the this one, landsat image which you have along with you. Before that, let me share this one. Uh, this your presentation. lab. Just give a moment. I will put on yesterday's drive only so that those who are not having can use. Lab exercise.
Sir, is this material is available on the website? Laboratory material 104.
Yeah, it is available.
Sir, I'm not able to find 101, 2, 3 are there, but MGYL 104, I'm not able.
Same, sir. I don't have enough material of MGYL 104.
Oh, but you have, I don't know, I only got some.
104 is attached in the Gmail as a Google Drive link.
But there are some exercises that are missing. Not all are mentioned, like 13th.
Please share that link because I didn't get any mail till now. So if you are having that link, please share. Thank you.
Exercise number 15 and exercise number 16. I just put on the status dive. Everyone is having link, or shall I share it again? Mm, Copy link. Okay, no problem. I'll put the link again. Okay, someone has shared. Okay. Sir, I didn't have MGYL 104.
Sir, in these link, exercise number 13 are not available. Some exercise is not mentioned in this link. I'm talking about this.
No, okay, but exercise 13 is not for today.
Yes, sir. नहीं है इस लिंक में नहीं है वो.
Today is 18. 18 is you have 15 and 16.
15 or 16 available, but 13 not mentioned in this link.
But that I think you have to contact with them. I mean, okay, exercise 13 is on 24th. Let me check whether exercise 13 is with me. 24th.
In this link, exercise 13 number, the name is data query.
Yeah. I have that one. I don't know, but from where I got it, maybe somewhere from the IGNU only.
जी.
Okay, so today we will see this visual image interpretation exercise. Let me see, I have stored yesterday's images or not. Yes. So you have either Landsat or another data list 3 yesterday's data. Everyone is having. So you are going to interpret that data which you used yesterday. Everyone is having that one. If anyone is not having, you can download from the same link. Okay, let me also get it downloaded. Okay, so what we are going to do today, you just by that time find out your this one satellite data. Okay, so in the satellite data, we are going to identify the different features using some image interpretation elements. So what we are going to identify today, we are going to identify your water bodies. So these water bodies can be your river or some tanks or any water body. Okay, any water body. Then the forest areas, then our agriculture area, agriculture parcels, then the rivers. Now uh, there will be confusion like water body and river. What is the difference? You are going to use shape, you are going to use size. Okay, so these are the elements. So best shape and size will help you to identify this is my river and this is my other water body. Then we are going to use identify urban areas. Okay, so these 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which 5 water body, forest, agriculture, river, and urban areas, these features you can easily identify. And one more is there in your exercise is mining. Little tricky, I can say, little tricky, but still you try to identify the mining area if it falls in your area. Okay, so now each this one we have to use the image interpretation elements. Let me share my screen first. I hope the data is downloaded. Close this. Let me open. Okay, it is downloaded. So I have also downloaded the same image and let me open it. So now I am sharing my screen. So as usual, now I'll not put any time how to open and what. So add raster layer, I put this on the desktop. So I have also downloaded again the same images. Drive download. Okay. Okay, this is the same image, right? You can go to the symbology. As you know, there are 2 files. Okay, the 2 files. You can go to the symbology and you can change its properties. Okay, so give some sequence to the bands, band 1, band 2, band 3, and make a color composite. Okay, so after making the color composite, what you are supposed to do, you are supposed to take an area, whatever area you want, you take an area. Let me change little color because band take for band 3 and band 6. So this looks little better. So now what you have to do, you have to take a whatever area, one square. Okay, in the image, anywhere you select one square, and in that one square you have to interpret all the objects. Okay, now you will say maybe you will face difficulty, you will not identify maybe one of the object, quite possible. So in that case what you will do, you will give another separate category which will be apart from the categories, 6 categories mentioned in the your manual. So you give another name, another category. So what you are going to do, you are going to interpret all the features. Like for example, this is my water body. Okay, so what I am supposed to do, let me put one this one layer also here for better understanding. Layer name PGI, it should be polygon, geometry type should be polygon. Okay, so I'm just creating a dummy. So this is my PGI is my polygon. I will say toggle editing and I will create a, or I will add a polygon. So this adding should be precise. See, I am zooming, not roughly. So you will digitize in a professional manner, like precise boundary. I don't know whether you are going to see it or not. Here you can say this wall also, you can see this dam wall. So in the precise way like this, you are going to digitize this entire polygon. Okay, and once you digitize, you give appropriate nomenclature. You will create attribute table, proper attribute table. There you say water body. Okay, and you will, once you done this, so I'm not going to digitize to save the time. So you will give water body. Then another feature, if you can see here, the stream, whatever is possible, this stream, if you can see, whatever is possible, I will just come back from here only. I'll end. Now your snap tolerance is working back at background. So this, the first object, this will be water body, second object will be your stream. Sorry, first object is water body, second object I think you are giving river in your manual. So you can give stream or river, you better give river. Okay, so this way you are going to digitize. Similarly, you can see here one object. You can digitize this. And you can classify this as a agriculture area. Okay. So is it possible to do this exercise? Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very well possible. Now, one more thing, what you are going to do, let me project your this one lecture practical notes, exercise number 16. See, the key has given here. Like key means tone. Tone is nothing but the color. Okay, so you have to use these elements. These are the guideline elements, but it can be little your own key will be little different from this, but broadly it will follow. For example, tone, if it is water body, definitely it will have blue color, blue tinge. So now here it is written blue to dark blue, because this is generalized key, blue to dark blue. So if your water is shallow, you just understand this. If your water is shallow, then what happen? Light transmittance will be comparatively less. So you will get you will not get that much dark color. But if your water is, I mean, deep water like sea water or deep river, so it will give you dark blue. So what I mean to say, your own interpretation key will be little different, but it will follow the same principle. So what you will do, you will digitize the object, okay, nomenclate it, and write your own key. What you maybe here it is it is written blue to dark blue, you will have some different light blue also, you can write. Okay, now forest. See, forest and agriculture, here it is tone is written red and pink. Okay, so you will be somewhere around, but exactly you have to pinpoint your forest area, because I know someone is using the list 3 data, someone is using Landsat data. Landsat is of Indo-Gangetic plain. This list 3 is of hilly terrain, Jharkhand state around Ranchi area. So, though the same forest in Indo-Gangetic plain and forest in Jharkhand, they will be having different tone. Okay, because vegetation is different, even season might be different, satellite pass time might be different. So accordingly you have to generate your own key, right? You understand? Then texture similarly, if it is water body, generally it will have smoother texture only. Forest and agriculture, again, this texture is a very good element to identify forest and agriculture area. Why I am saying this? Because this is the one of the most important criteria, element, texture, which can differentiate forest and agriculture. Now see the situation of forest, it will be continuous trees, maybe density of tree can vary, maybe type of species can vary, but it will be the continuous forest patch in a stretch. While in agriculture, based on the land holding, again I'm putting scenario land holding. See, I am a farmer having 1 acre land, my neighbor is having 2 acre, his neighbor is having 2 acre, his neighbor is having 4 acres. I am cultivating maize, my neighbor is cultivating sugarcane, his neighbor is cultivating orchard. So what this mean on the ground is that there are boundaries between me and my neighbor and his neighbor. So there are boundaries. So what, and there are difference, drastic difference in the cropping pattern. Even some field might be barren, some is having crop. So what you will get, you will get a texture like a checkerboard. Checkerboard means like our chessboard. Chessboard, one is you have dark color, another is bright color, dark and bright, white and black. So this same pattern you will get in the agriculture. You have to watch carefully, and you have to write the element texture, what you feel. Are you feeling smooth or some other texture? Are you feeling something like a rough texture? Then association, your area is associated with what, based on that you have to identify. For example, you are identifying a agriculture, and it's a hill having slope of 30%, but you have identified it as agriculture, a big patch of agriculture. So your association will not allow. Maybe small strips like paddy cultivation it will allow, but if you are saying big patch and which is agriculture on a hill with slope 30%, your association will not allow. So in this way you have to write down the association, like your habitation can be associated with river as written here. So in this way you have to write your own association element for the objects. Then again shape, you know, some objects are regular shape, some objects are irregular shape. So in case of the shape, whatever man-made features, what are the man-made features? Like canal is man-made feature, your urban areas are man-made feature. So man-made features, they are having definite shape, I mean a geometric shapes or trigonometric shapes, like straight, triangles, squares. This type of shapes mostly you will get in a man-made features. Then the size. So shadow where you will get shadow generally where there are the elevated surfaces like hills or big trees. So you notice that if you consider east direction in your satellite data, so how you'll find out the east direction? So north will be always top by default until and unless you change. By default, when you display the map, north will be on top. So orient the north, find out the east, you can get shadow accordingly in your image. So based on the shadow, if it is shadow, then you know, oh, this object is having shadow, that means it is some elevated portion. So based on that also you can identify the object. So this image interpretation key is given in your uh, manual. So understand what it means and write down your own image interpretation key in your language. Best. So what language I am expecting? For example, you have identified some X feature. You can take help of this image interpretation key. You identify your own feature based on some interpretation key, image interpretation key, and write down that. Okay, so now the question is coming here. Am I supposed to write all the image interpretation key? Like every object should have tone, should have texture, should have association? Is it that? Not required. Not required. Because if you are able to identify water with minimum image interpretation key, need not to go ahead. But on what basis you have identified water, that you need to write. So there will be one element, there can be two image interpretation element or three element. Maybe you can use tone, maybe you can use texture, maybe you can use shape. So whatever three, four element you are using, you write for that only, but write for each and every object on your own words with your own brain. Okay. So this is written, you need not to copy this into your notebook. You write on your own words on what basis you have identified the object. So is it okay? Is clear what you are supposed to do?
Yes, sir, it's clear. Sir, do we have to make the tabler like table?
Yes, yes.
Type in table form.
Yes, your own table, you can write down also.
Okay.
See, this water, you are going to identify this water. Okay, now the shape is very clear cut here. You can easily see it's some dam or some tank area or some reservoir, depending on its shape. You may know tanks will be smaller and reservoirs are bigger. So you can easily identify. But if it is a small area, even mind can also give almost similar tone, isn't it? So then your association will come into the picture. Generally minds will be associated with some other area, not inside the river bed. That will be the very rare example. So you put your own brain into the features as well as the table. Take your time, but don't select too big area. Don't select too big area. So select smaller area, and if required, then later on also you can expand. But what I am expecting is that you select a particular area in the image, not whole image is not required, small area also, and you find out all the features and prepare a proper land use land cover map. So this we are doing is a land use land cover map. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So sorry, I have taken little more time today morning, but I don't. This is because I don't want you to just follow the practical notes and complete the exercise. I want things should be stored in your supercomputer, that is your own brain, so that it will help for a long time. That's why I took little more time. But anyway, not an issue. You can start it. If anything is required, I am around only. No problem.
Sir, how many features we have to like digitize? Like for water bodies, how many water bodies we can digitize?
What I am expecting, you select See, I'll just do one thing. So, for example, this is my area of interest. Okay, this polygon is my area of interest. So you can see this is my area of interest. So whatever coming in this area, I am supposed to map it.
Okay.
Whatever, all the features which are visible, I mean logical, don't go at pixel level and make thousands of polygon. It's a map, land use map. You are going to prepare a land use map logically based on your thinking, so that you can even merge the different pixels in a same area based on its land use. Okay. For example, two pixels, though they are of agriculture, but they will look differently. But you have to identify it. Both are from the agriculture, so you can bring it. But and digitize the entire area. Make a land use. For example, this is my target area. I will map each and every object in this, which is mappable, and I will code it. And similarly, I will be having its image interpretation key in my node. So that is the expectation. Don't do blindly. Uh, Put your thought process and digitize. Okay, so I will unshare my screen for some time. I will give you a bit more time today for this exercise, because lot many things you have to understand on your own, identify the feature, and then digitize and code it, and then write down its interpretation. It will take some time. So you carry on. I will be around. Uh, if required something, I can just help from here. So I think some of the students they joined late. So you are you aware what we are supposed to do? Okay, Ravi.
Yes, sir. So,
No,
sir,
are you sure?
I am just, uh, sir, I would like to understand why would our image interpretation key be different from that given in the book?
No, image interpretation key will not be different, but I mean the elements will be same. Elements will be same, but the tone will be different. Association will be different. For example, see, you have different forest, different forest types. For example, you have say teak forest. Another image will be having sal forest. I mean, dominant species is sal and dominant species is teak. So your teak will be they will be shade their leaves. You got the point. In a particular season, they will shade their leaf, and your that satellite passes during that month. Whereas sal will be evergreen, it will not shed their leaves. So it will be the, though both will be having say pinkish or reddish color, but one will be having very dark. Sal will be having dark, and your tick will be having very light, just the tinge. You got the point. That's why it will vary. Definitely, it will vary. It will vary region to region because of the features on the Earth surface. Clear, Abhimanyu?
Yes, sir. So, should we also make use of our yesterday's exercise on band ratio then?
Yeah, that that can be used. Yes, that can be used, but maybe practically when you are working on the projects, that is the actually only way you can see in band one, or you can see with different ratios. That is possible, I mean. But for this exercise, I'll suggest don't go into the band transformation. I mean band ratios. Just simply stick up to the image interpretation key and complete it.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Sir, here like what kind of what band we have to select? You have changed some band, so what band we have to select while doing
Uh,
this serialization, sir? Yes.
So, see, there are different combinations of band, but basically, you can use true color also, like green object will look green and blue will look blue. So, but here you use uh, our false color composite. So, red, blue, and green. This will be the combination. Whatever data you are using, you use red, blue, and green band. Red, green, and then blue. So this will make false color composite. So I mean, false color composite means your all vegetations will be red in color. Okay, everyone make false color composite so that it will be uniform and it will be matching with the key given in your lab note. But it is not, I mean, not limited, like Abhimanyu asked, you can use any band combinations, but here for this exercise you use red, green, and blue. Three bands you use, and make a false color composite out of it so that your key will be matching with your the element image interpretation element given in the lab manual. This is one part, and another part is most of the visual image interpretations are carried on false color composite only, so that will be the similarity in that. Okay. And one more clue I give, because you might be using different bands. So when you make a false color composite, I just give a clue. Your water should look blue. Okay. So if it is looking blue, then you, and your vegetation is in red color, maybe I'll not define red. It ranges from dark red to even up to the pink and light pink also, but it should follow your red tinge. All vegetation, all water bodies, it should follow your blue tinge. If you are getting this combination, that means you are on the false color composite combination. Okay. If anyone is joining first time or miss the last session, if you are not aware about how to create vector, if anyone is here in the class, so for him or for her, I will just uh, share one more time how to create a vector. Okay, so that you will not stuck at that point. If you are aware, so those who are aware, they can go ahead. Let me remove this layer first. Remove layer. Okay, let it go. Okay, so how to create the vector? Here you are supposed to create the polygon layer out of it. So go to the layer. Okay, create layer here, and after that, what new shapefile you are going to create. So click on new shapefile. Once you are here, you have to give some file name. Okay, then you have to select the geometry which you require is a polygon, that you can select here. Okay, then you require some field, what name you are supposed to give. So you give some field name here, and then define the how much length you want, and it either text or number, whatever fashion um, you can choose here. Maybe you can give 1 2 3 4 number, and later on you can use the calculator in the attribute table like yesterday, whatever way you want to view. So do this and say okay. So automatically this is your shape file is added here, and use this and digitize. Okay, this is for those who missed the earlier sessions. Yeah, just I want to check, are you able to start your digitization? Sakshi has, yes, Sakshi. Okay, Manpreet, Sushant.
Sir, I just created 5 things.
5 things. Okay, so you won't have mining area.
Yes, sir.
No
But
problem.
sir, I can't categorize.
Yeah, you, no, you have to categorize it. That is the skill you need to put now. So
Okay.
yeah, categorization. See what happens generally if you are using a single data, it is little difficult. Like why I'm saying, if you have image pass of summertime, or maybe winter time or rainy season, so the features vary on the ground. Rainy season you will be having lot of grass and greenery. Summer
Yes,
it
sir.
is barren. So if you have, I mean practically, if you have a single image, interpreter will struggle a lot. But if you have multiple images, at least 2 3 images, so you can see what was there in July, what was there in November, what was there in April. So making a decision is easy. But this
Okay.
is practical exercise. Try to classify as precisely as you can possible.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And one more thing you can do, you can pick up the objects first in your target area which are obviously identifiable. That means you can easily capture these objects without any doubt. For example, water body, for example, forest.
Yes.
So you pick up this object first, and then rest of the objects.
Yes, sir. Actually, I select my area and create agricultural and mountain, river and road.
Okay, okay. Here of the boundaries also, the boundaries should look like following the object. It should not be very sharp and all. Smooth, and boundary should look like smooth and natural.
Sir, one more time, could you please tell this how to change this FCC, false color composite?
Okay.
That we can make. Yes, sir. Thank you.
So can I share my screen?
Okay, no problem. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I will be happy to watch demos from you instead of I am projecting here. It will be more appropriate if the colleagues are presenting. Yeah, Vinay, you have raised your hand.
Sir, actually, I received mail yesterday. Uh,
Oh,
how do I add that raster image?
okay. You don't have raster image.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll share the link. Uh, no, I may. How many polygons you have here?
Mm, 3.
No, एक minute. Who is projecting? Sakshi, you are
Yes,
project.
sir.
Okay. So how many polygons you have?
Sir, I have an 5.
No, but many features you have not mapped. See, you have mapped these two polygons and see the left side of both the polygons. There is huge forest area. Is it forest? I think it's forest or forest only. Forest or agriculture is true color composite image.
No, sir.
But anyway, you have to map lot of area you have not mapped. See, each and every feature which is visible you have to map. See, if you see the length and width of this polygon, how much kilometer it will be. You have to think from the practical angle. If you are moving from one, say, boundary of your polygon to another boundary, so there will be lot of features in between.
Okay.
Though all the features we will not able to map on this scale, but maximum those which are visible we have to map.
ठीक है sir.
Yeah, right.
Sir, in this particular area, we can show the open land, the road. Sir, I don't understand how we digitize mountain.
No, we are not asking you to digitize mountain here. The features which you are supposed to digitize is water body, forest, agriculture, rivers, and mining area. These are the features you are supposed to digitize. I am not asking you to digitize road, though it is visible, because you will face difficulty to map in a polygon mode. Then you have to use the line mode that will be more appropriate for road. But at least these 5 6 features you can try.
Sir, please repeat that after adding the map, then how to change the FCC, sir, and start digitizing.
So can you do one more time?
Sir, your voice is not audible.
Sorry. I was on mute. So let me go back. Right click on your layer, go to the properties, and then you have to go to symbology. Okay, here in the symbology it is written red band, green band, and blue band. Now in your data, which is red band, that you have to give here. In this case, band 3 is red, band 2 is a blue, and band 3 is band 1 is blue, band 2 is green, and band 3 is red. That's it. And then you say apply. Try it.
ठीक है ये ट्रैफिक है ये ट्रैफिक नहीं है ये ट्रैफिक नहीं है ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤਾਂ ਸਵੇਰੀ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਟ੍ਰੈਫਿਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਟ੍ਰੈਫਿਕ ਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਉਰੇ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਨਾਰਮਲ ਹੈ ਸਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਆ ਨਾਰਮਲ ਹੈ ਸਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾ ਬਾਜੂ ਦੀ ਚੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਹੀ ਐਕਟਿਵਾ ਸਰਿੰਦ ਕੱਟ ਗਈ ਉਰੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਦੀ
Manpreet,
ਪਿੱਛੇ ਤੋਂ ਆ ਗਈ
hello, Manpreet, your audio is on.
So sorry for
Yeah, I missed. Someone is saying something. Yeah, are you able to change the band combinations?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Definitely.
So, okay, Sakshi. So, for this exercise, we are using false color composite, where your vegetation is giving you a reddish color, or you can say red tone. Kapil, your attendance is marked by RC, so they are capturing the attendance. No worry. Yeah, Laksha, you missed the last class. Okay, now it will be very difficult to go back. Even yesterday, also we covered some of the portion of earlier week's sessions. What you can do, you just I have shared the link for the satellite data. You download and you catch up from this class onwards.
Hello, so I want to ask one question. So, according to the document shared, the QGIS is
Just
having what?
just
Yes,
a
sir.
moment, just a moment, just a moment. Yes, you are saying something.
Yes, sir. So, my question was currently which version of QGIS we are using? According to textbook, it is 3.28.
3.28. No problem. I mean the versions they are newer versions are coming up. If
Okay, sir.
required, we can anytime upgrade it. There is no
Okay,
problem.
sir.
Yes. So, are you able to digitize, create the pictures?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, and you put the interpretation elements also. Okay, Kirtana Sushant. Can any one of you share your screen? Let me check what is going on.
I can share, sir.
Yes, please share.
So I extracted my raster data, and currently, so this is my water body and this is a forest. So I'm in the process of digitizing the other features, such as this one, which doesn't appear to be either a forest or a water body because of the color. So I'm still trying to fill up this table based on my observations. And I believe rivers need to be um, also polygon, right, sir, for our exercise?
I was muted. Yeah, if rivers are sufficiently big, if you can put a polygon, yes, map it, no problem.
So here basically it seems like a road is kind of a boundary between two forest areas. This seems to be
Yeah,
a, it's not a water body because of the color it seems, but
no, but if river is dry, it will also give you
right.
bright color because
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
sand.
yeah,
So that
yeah,
you have to use the other clues from the elements. If road is there, it will be straight object until and unless it is passing through some ghat area. I mean hilly area, it will be straight object. But river, if you want to confirm, you just trace along some distance, you will get water somewhere.
yeah, yeah. But actually,
But
I took
you,
a small part of uh, that layer.
hmm,
So, so
it's
basically,
fine. But
this was my forest.
complete all the area.
Yeah. Here, one more thing that we can say that in forest there could be there could be a difference in elevations like this because of the shadow. It seems that so this can it's less likely to be any other thing.
Yeah, but now in the shadow, whatever feature is there, you cannot identify because it's a shadow area. So if it is shadow, huh?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, fine. I think going well, but taking some time. No issue. But map all the features in your area of interest.
Okay.
Okay, fine. But it is taking time. No problem. But we will complete this. Let me see what is the time now. It's around 12 past 10. Okay, no problem. So, have you completed or still going on? Anyone has, anyone is able to complete?
Yeah, still going on, sir.
Still going on. Okay. Yeah, while digitizing, you have to use the appropriate zoom level. This is because if you are zooming too much, I mean higher zooms, so your feature will be marked very nicely, perfectly. But at the same time, you will require more time because uh, if you zoom more, The area will increase, feature will be perfect, but time will required will be more. At the same time, you will put more vertices, so your file size will also increase proportionately. But the feature delineation will be very perfect if you zoom more, and vice versa with the time. You will require more time. So, what we can you can do, the you can use little more zoom for smaller features, and proportionately you can zoom less for the bigger features.
Hello, excuse me, sir.
Yes, Abhimanyu.
So I have almost given the names to all my polygons.
Hmm.
So now, I mean, there was a trade-off between time and accuracy, like you mentioned.
Hmm.
So I have tried my best. So now, what is your suggestion, sir? Should I color them differently, all the different
Yeah, that
features?
that that
Uh,
you can color it, or maybe we will be having separate exercise of map composition. There we will do it. But just I want to see. Can you project this one?
sure. Are you able to see my screen, sir?
Yes, yes, yes.
So basically, this is my. I mean, there are some topological errors. Actually, some of these things should have been, because uh, yeah, undoing. I could not undo while creating the features. So it seems that I need to learn a few those kinds of tricks. Undoing a node which has been wrongly. During the digitization it has been included, so that's why it has given some topological errors. Apart
Okay.
from that, I
Hmm.
can show you the attribute table.
Hmm.
So this is my yeah, W is for water body, forest, river, and urban, agriculture, and others.
Okay. Okay.
Around
Can
32 features. Yeah.
okay. Can you just change the symbology and put image below it?
Um, you mean this one, sir?
Yeah, your text vector file. Just make it hollow symbology. Remove the color. Keep only boundary.
Opacity?
Yeah, you have no color option there. Polygon no color, only boundary.
Simple fill. Single symbol.
I don't want any fill. You just click no fill. No fill is there. In the fill color may in the fill color. You have no color here.
Fill style solid. No,
Not solid. I don't want no brush.
no brush.
No. I don't want to see color in the polygon. Just
Oops.
boundary I want.
Uh,
In the symbology,
It will be in the
there's an
symbology.
option for outline. If you just go down in the project size, yeah, there will be an option for outline also.
yeah, this one. Okay. Is it visible, sir?
Yes. Okay, can you zoom little bit here below that water body, left side of the water body? Just I want to point out something here. Take it to right. Yeah. See, little up. Up.
Oh,
No, down.
this.
Yeah, left side. I want to see, point out something. Yeah, here. You if you see minutely, you have say a pinkish color and then whitish color.
Yes.
Left side. Left side. Yes.
This one.
Yes. Just a moment. Just I
Yeah.
will.
So I should have made this a separate polygon. Yeah.
Now what I want, where you are digitizing, see the features are not very clear to you, right? So
Yes.
here, as we are using only single satellite data, probably this is a good cropland, hopefully because it's associated with the water and you are not seeing the forest also. Probably this can be a agriculture land, good land, but right now there are few crops here and there, so that are giving you pinkish color. Rest it is giving you brighter color. These are the barren fields where at present, at this moment, there is no crop. Okay, and features are not very clear to you to map. That's why you left this area. But if you have say two more images like Kharif season data, maybe somewhere around July, August, and one more in between data somewhere around December and one summer data. So that if you are using that data, then you can separate out Kharif area, Kharif crop area, your Rabi crop area, and the summer crop area. Probably this image is up around somewhere February, March at that time. So There you can again subdivide this polygon into the Kharif crop, Rabi crop, summer crop, like this. You got my point. Because of the single image, you have limitation. Even
Yes.
around your this water body, there are some pink area which you are not marking because it is not giving you very clear cut indication.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, so further you can refine your map. You like there will be level 1, level 2, level 3 of the mapping. So at level 1, maybe you can put it into the agriculture land and forest land and scrubs, water bodies. So level 1 classification will be like this. If you go to the level 2, you require more detail, more maybe high resolution, little medium resolution satellite data. You can dig down few more features. And if you are further going down to the level 3, then you will require at least 3 season data where you can separate different cropping pattern within agriculture also. Even water body you can have the water levels at peak time and water levels at summer season also, that also you can map. Even rivers also you can map total river course with full of water and the during the recession or summer season the sand area and all. So as you go down to the level from level 1, level 2, level 3, you will map more and more information. Okay. So the theoretically or being a first exercise, you have identified major features which I will say either at level 1 or level 2 is okay. But further you can go down and you can map all the areas. Correct. You got my point. Processor
And
will be same, identification will be same. You will have more images. You will go into more detail and detail. Correct.
yes.
So I want to know maybe all of you will be in the somewhere around someone is going to finish, someone is in between. So but you are on the same page. You understand the how to map. What is the other students' view, or you are struggling? Let me know. You, yeah,
Sir,
yes, Kirtana.
can you check my work too? Can
Yes,
you
yes.
share it?
Please, project.
Can you see the screen, sir?
Yes, yes. Just make it little hollow so that we can see the image also. I think this data looks of somewhere around Kharif season.
Sorry?
Your satellite data is of Kharif season, maybe August, September, October, that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everything is green, dark green on your data.
Yes. This is around the coast. I have gotten this. This is
Hmm.
the Western Ghats area, so I think mostly it will be green
Yes.
around the year. I didn't get the time to finish the rest of the areas,
No
but
problem. See, ideally, our purpose here is that you should be oriented how to map, how to create a land use. That is the idea from scratch to finish. That's why I told take a small area and do it. But until and unless we do on ourselves, we will not get that confidence. Okay, can you yeah, your area is totally I mean, so this dark red area, you which category you put it?
I put it as thick forest,
Okay,
and this where there is a little bit brown and like pinkish red kind of thing. I think it's sparse forest area.
okay.
These white spots, I don't know what it is. Like this.
Near your pixel.
Yeah, here. They are very white, like looks like very
Yeah,
sparse.
these hopefully they might be open areas where there is no forest and soil has washed away, maybe stones or gravels type of the thing.
Okay. So what is this vein kind of? Here, these veins are appearing in this red.
Veins you are saying?
Yeah, these veins here. Can you see my cursor?
Yeah, these are streams.
All these veins are streams.
Yes, they are streams, but you
Okay.
won't be able to map with the help of polygon. You can put line layer, but they are streams because they are joining below to the river.
Ha
It's
ha ha.
hilly area, so streams are small. They are joining below the this tributary. For
Okay.
this purpose, see now for this precise mapping, na,
Ha.
right now you have only one satellite data. While actual you do the in a project, you will be having toposit also along with you. So that toposit will indicate you the stream. It will also show the stream. Maybe the position will be little here and there because streams also change their course over the period of the time. But you will get the stream there also, so that will help to boost the confidence. Okay, this is confirmed. This is stream. So I'll put in a line layer.
Okay.
Yeah. But okay, you are going all right. At least you able to draw the boundaries, and you have also prepared the table also, na?
Ah, yes, sir.
Yeah. So based on the interpretation elements like tone, here tone is very clear and confident tone, so easily you can map into the forest. Again further, now this I will say level 1. If you go to the level 2, this
Hmm.
forest area you marked in a bigger polygon can also go divide into different categories like dense forest, moderately dense forest,
Okay.
degraded forest, open forest. So you can put further categories based on the canopy, how much canopy it is there. If the
Hmm.
canopy is very thick, like right now where you are putting your cursor, that area also you can separate it out
Hmm.
with the help of another image.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's good, at least you are on the point. Because of the scarcity of time, you cannot do further, but you
Yeah.
understand how to map. Fine. So good. I hope you
सर
all
मुझे आपसे कुछ पूछना
hello
है
sir.
सर मैं हेलो
हाँ, बताइए बताइए.
हेलो
Yes, you are
सर
audible.
मेरा नाम ये पूछ यस सर सर मुझे ये पूछना है जैसे कि मुझे कल लिंक मिला तो ये जो ऑनलाइन मीटिंग है प्रैक्टिकल की इसमें प्रैक्टिकल सीखने के लिए ऐड करनी है या इसके अलावा कोई प्रैक्टिकल भी जमा करना है इसका कॉलेज में स्टडी सेंटर जाके हेलो
That I think you connect with RC, because I don't know, they require some manual or some work that you have to connect with RC.
ओके तो
They
ऑनली
only
अच्छा क्योंकि सर मेरे को आई हैव ऑलरेडी एक्सपीरियंस 7 ईयर इन दिस फील्ड तो आई हैव ऑलरेडी यूज्ड ArcGIS ArcGIS पैकेजेस प्रो एंटरप्राइज etc
oh, okay, good.
ठीक है तो
Uh,
खाली एग्जाम ही देने जाना पड़ेगा वहाँ प्रैक्टिकल के लिए या कुछ और भी प्रैक्टिकल करके दिखाना है कॉलेज वगैरह में
no, I don't know the academic requirement. If they require some manual or some exercise to be submitted, you just call RC and confirm.
ओके
From my side, it's not required, because what I am doing, I am just seeing the screen, and I just want you guys to up to that level so that you can independently create whatever exercise is there in your syllabus. So at least I am not collecting anything,
ओके
but please you connect with
ओके
the RC and confirm. Yeah, thank you. Ritu, you want to say something?
Yes, sir. I joined quite late and missed on seven initial lectures also. So, a probability of looking at these lectures from YouTube or somewhere recorded lectures so that I can catch up with whatever is going in the class. I missed the 10th, 11th lectures also and 17th lectures. I received the mail today afternoon only while this thing. So just wanted to know if I can see the past lectures.
Lectures, I'm not aware, but I know practical they are putting on some online platform this recording.
These
So
recordings would be there. And that's what I'm talking about, the
yeah,
last 4 recordings of the practical sessions which we had.
yeah, they are putting these recordings.
Fine, I'll check with the RC
Yes,
then, or maybe on the mail I'll get.
yes, yes.
Thank you.
So I guess rest of the students are also on the same page. Just I want to know if any of you are struggling anywhere, even silly doubt, small doubt, you just speak out. We can discuss here before breaking to the lunch. Okay. All right. Okay, I issue. So hope you all are okay with the how to visually interpret image. Okay. So once you know what type of image is, when is the date of pass, which month at least you should know, because features on the ground will change accordingly. In rainy season you will get different scene on the ground. In summer you will be having different scene on the ground. Jivita, you want to say something? You raised
Yes,
your
sir.
hand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, this practical things I want to send a mail, sir. My work.
Okay.
I want to send a mail or.
So maybe no. From my side, I told you it's not required, but
Okay.
you have to confirm from RC. I don't know whether there are some markings for your manuals and this. So that part you confirm. From my side, no requirement.
Yeah, okay, sir. Another one thing, yesterday only I got a mail regarding this practical online courses. Before that, I didn't. Sorry. What are the you explained regarding this practical? I don't know. Can you please share that what topics you have covered in this practical?
Yeah,
Yes,
topics
sir.
were according to the schedule which you got from the RC. So we are going sequence by sequence. Day you just go day wise. So
Okay.
that we are covering, and hopefully you will get the recording also. Which part you missed, you can just check from the recording also.
Yeah,
And
okay. Yeah, they will send a mail, sir.
recording you confirm from RC. I think how they are sharing. They might have
Okay.
added in some online platform.
Okay, 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 sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Welcome. So, if you have no doubt and okay with the land use land cover mapping, so maybe we can side by side have a lunch, and again we'll join back. So by that time, those who have not completed, you can also complete. Maybe we can start late, 5-10 minutes, no problem. But complete all the features at least, so that you will get acquainted with the feature, like for how forest, how it is looking, agriculture land, water bodies, rivers. So you will get feel as soon as you see the feature, you can easily identify it first instance. No doubt you will be having image interpretation elements along with you. So but complete this exercise to build your own confidence. That is the purpose. So now let me check, it's around
Sir,
120. Yes, yes.
sir, just to assess ourselves, could you let us know that image that you shared yesterday and which we use today for Where exactly is it from? I mean, the coordinates, so that at least we can compare using, let's say, Google Map or.
Yes, yes. The image which I shared belongs to Jharkhand state. Exact pinpoint location is difficult, but it is somewhere or somewhere in the Ranchi district,
Okay,
some part of the Ranchi district.
fine, sir.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking the elements for visual interpretation that is given in the book, I don't see that much of a difference between my this thing um and what's
Yeah,
actually in
yeah,
the
yeah.
table.
There, yes, yes. There will not be difference, and in fact, this is our just hands-on exercise. Single image is having certain limitations. Certain
Yeah,
limitations. If you have at least three season image, then you will get lot of difference.
yeah.
Yeah.
But one thing that I also found in my image was one, a kind of a canal, straight canal going to a small habitation which was surrounded by some pink this thing. So from that, I interpreted that that could be agricultural land
Yes.
because a canal is straight from the water body, and they are sparsely populated areas which have some agricultural land. So that's what my interpretation was.
No, no, that is perfect because canal carries water and it provide water to the agriculture. So that is perfect association. Good example of association actually.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So we'll take small break and maybe we can those who have not completed, you complete it, and we'll assemble what time you want to come back. So it's around 1:30. So w- how much break, or you will be joined now, you finish the lunch, but or no, initially I want everyone to start the next session. So what time you will be back? How much break you want?
So how about 2:30?
2:30.
Yeah, 1 hour.
Okay, no, 1 hour. Okay, but in between some of the students they have to complete the land use also. That part also you will do. Okay, no problem. We'll come back at 2:30, and we'll take up with another exercise then. And if you have any doubt on land use also, we can discuss.
Okay, sir.
Jivita, is you have raised hand or it's earlier one?
Sir, earlier one. Sorry, sir.
No
Earlier one.
problem. No
Okay.
problem. So I will be around, but typically we'll start next session by 2:30. You can complete this ongoing exercise, and we'll start new session by 2:30. Okay.